music.
I suspect that some of the struggles that teens have shared with me are also familiar to you.
There's too much to do, and not enough time. I got school, homework, job, friends, parties, and family on top of everything else. I'm totally stressed out. Help.
How can I feel good about myself when I don't myself? Everywhere I look, I'm reminded that someone else is smarter, prettier, or more popular. I can't help but think, if only I had her hair, her clothes, her personality, her boyfriend, then I knew him.
I feel as if my life is out of control.
My family is a disaster. If I could only get a card on my back, I might be able to live my life 65 from nagging, and I can't ever seem to satisfy them.
I know I'm into everything, drugs, drinking, sex, you name it. But when I'm with my friends, I just give in and do what everyone else is doing.
I've started another diet, second, fifth one this year. I really do want to change. I just don't have the discipline to stick with it. And each time I start a new diet, it's only a short time before I blow, and then I feel really off.
I'm not doing too well in school right now. If I don't get my grades up, I will never get into college.
I'm hungry and get depressed often, and I don't know what to do about it.
These problems are real, and you can't turn off your life. So I will try. But I'll give you some tools to help you deal with real life. What are they? The 7 habits of highly effective teens, or said another way, the 7 characteristics that happy, successful teens the world over have in common. Depending on what they are habits will either make us or break us. We become what we repeatedly do. Luckily, you're stronger than your habits. Therefore, you can change them.
No one in my family has ever gone to college. I'd be crazy to think I can make it. It's no use. My stepdad and I would never get along. We're just too different.
My teachers,
They have to get it.
she's so pretty, I'll bet she's a jerk.
You cannot get ahead in life unless you know the right people.
Me? Pretty? Are you kidding? My whole family is full of fat people.
It's impossible to get a good job around here because no one wants to hire a teenager like me. Stop and consider this question. How do we see ourselves? Do we need a paradigm shift? Are our paradigms helping us or hindering us? The following anecdote from Reader's Digest is a classic example of a paradigm shift.
South Africa from a long stay in Europe. Found herself with some spare time at London's Heathrow Airport. Finding a cup of coffee and a small package of cookies, she staggered landing with luggage to an unoccupied table. She was reading the morning paper when she became aware of someone rustling at her table. From behind her paper, she was flabbergasted to see a neatly dressed young man helping himself to her table. She did not want to make a scene, so she leaned across and took a cookie herself. A minute or so passed. No rustling. He was helping himself to another cookie. By the time they were down to the last cookie in the package, she was still very angry, but still could not bring herself to say anything. Then the young man broke the cookie in two, pushed half across her hair, ate the other half, and left. Sometime later, when the public address system called for her to present her ticket, she was still fuming. Imagine her embarrassment when she opened her handbag and was confronted by her package of cookies. She hadn't been eating his.
I like that. It's not too loud. Hope somebody sings.
Look at me, You make me see what I'm doing now, but you never know me. Every day is a different way apart. Now I see if I realize I can fly yours, but I cannot move my heart.
When she was young and free, her imagination had unlimited. She dreamed of changing the world. As she grew older and wiser, she realized that the world would not change.
And she decided to shorten her sight somewhat and change only her country, but it too seemed immovable.
As she entered her twilight year in one last desperate attempt, she had to change her family, most closest to her, but alas, they would have none of it.
And here the young lady lived, and realized who had it the first time, but if only I changed myself first, then by example, I may have influenced my family, and with their encouragement and support, I may have a better country, and who knows, I may have even changed the world.
I walk down the street. There's a beach on the sidewalk. I fall in. I'm lost. I'm helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out.
I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place again. But it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out.
I walk down the same street.